What's going on, everyone? Jeremy here from the Quartering, fresh back from the PO box. Interesting package. Looks like something from Bud Light. I'm not exactly sure what's going on with that. We're gonna open it. I haven't opened it yet, so we're gonna just see what the heck that is. Hopefully, it doesn't go boom or have a snake inside or something like that. But I did want to just kind of remind people where they are as of right now. You can see Bud Light sales still suffering in United States as a year after the controversy. Anheuser-Busch InBev Bud Light brand has still not recovered in the U.S. from more than a year since the beverage giant's controversial partnership with trans influencer Dylan Mulvaney. Well, yeah, and I'm glad to report that. In its first quarter earnings released Wednesday, AB InBev reported a 2.6% increase in revenue globally, but a nearly 10% decrease in America. That means the boycott is like, superseding just Bud Light, unless the Bud Light drop is so much that it's bringing everything else down. Sales to retailers in the United States were down 13.7%, primarily driven by the drop in Bud Light volume, the company said. You can see their stock is slowly recovering, certainly. If you look at the 5-day, they had, the earnings report, it jumped up $3 a share year to date. Definitely still in the red. Sales to wholesalers in the United States were also down by 10% as the company's earnings before interest, tax, and depreciation dropped by 19%. So as sales have dropped, their EBIT data, I remember, God, I hated doing those reports, dropped by 20%. Total volumes globally down 0.6% in a quarter, with AB's beer volumes down by 1.3%, but beer volumes were up in general 3.5%. By the way, I'm going to link in the description, 5:30 Eastern, 4:30 Central, live tonight, Melanie Mack. We're going to discuss all sorts of other news that, interesting other news that I missed throughout the day. So, if you go watch on the Mean Green site, I would really appreciate that. Also, you can watch on Quartercast, which both will be linked in the pinned comment below. So the move, obviously Bud Light was toppled. So sales are down 20%. Not good. But maybe what I've got here is going to change everything. Maybe. I just had Maggie go get the mail because I got a notice, and it doesn't seem like it's my own can of Bud Light. So that would be an odd endorsement. Sometimes these marketing firms that work with these companies, as Bud Light said, they don't really know who they're sending stuff to. So maybe they don't know that I've been ruthlessly mocking them for the past going on 1 year. Let's see here. It's a pink box. Interesting. There's a note inside. Let's see what that says. Nice Home Depot box creation here. Thanks so much for the shout out. Please let me know. Okay, very, very cool. Well, I'm gonna check this out. Apparently someone named Andy there. Let's see here. What is this, a Dylan Mulvaney action figure? Oh, it truly is the Dylan. Wait a minute, there's another box inside of here. This has got to be ultimate limited edition. This has to be like super limited edition. It says marketing disaster here, Dylan, and this says the brand killer. Let's see what kind of accessories we have in here. We have what looks to be a small package, we'll say, as well as a small container of something called man packs. I see. So men's on the top it says Can't Tell is the brand. Okay, very, very good. I think this is excellent. Detachable / reattachable member, former #1 selling beer, redundant sports bra, rectal man-pons. Oh, I see that's included. Okay, I see that's. Oh, here's the sports bra. Okay, I see that in there. That's pretty nice. For all ages and genders, cautious contains very small parts. I mean, what an incredible item here. Oh, look at that. There's a little case of Bud Light in there. I don't even want to open this because this is very clearly a ultra limited edition item. From Can't Tell. The face is truly uncanny. It is in a way hauntingly similar to the actual figure. This is one of the best likenesses. Oh, I see a Transformer logo there. Pretty subtle. We've got the Nike shoes on the bottom. Got to have those for the Nike former #1 selling beer action figure. I assume this is a one of a kind. I don't know. I will never sell this. I don't know how much Bud Light this is going to sell, but I mean, it's probably maybe the coolest thing I've ever gotten. I thought, today was going to be kind of a bummer day. It's been raining. It's been crummy out. My vacuum cleaner broke, but now I've got an incredible Dylan Mulvaney one of one action figure. I'm definitely going to. This is definitely going on the set. I'll probably put it. Let's see. I'll probably put it back in the box so it looks a little nicer. I don't know. I've been thinking about redoing my set, trying to make it a little more like serious. So I'm gonna say that we're gonna just put him, they, them right there. Absolutely beautiful Bud Light sponsored, not really actually sponsored, Dylan Mulvaney figure. This was actually made for me by Andy Masterson at Andy Masterson 6 on Twitter. If you want to give him a follow, it looks like he's a regular on my live streams. He does write, "Hey Jeremy, thanks for the shout out. If there's anything else you'd like in the showcase or I've made, let me know. So far, I've made Dylan, Hunter, Dr. Fauci, Sleepy Joe, and Alec Baldwin is in the works. He's also regular on Doomcock Show, and if you could pop in, that would be awesome. I know I need to get him on my show. I can't imagine a better way or a better piece of studio equipment than the Dylan Mulvaney action figure. This on top, of in general, a pretty rough year for Bud Light. I mean, you see here, looking at some of the comments, what Bud doesn't get is Bud Light is just a beer. Once you switch, you aren't switching back, especially when the company doesn't acknowledge their mistakes. Now, I think sending a premium action figure of Dylan Mulvaney is an acknowledgement in and of itself of their mistakes. But earlier this week, I don't know if you saw the video, the Bud Light actually did come out and say, hey, we're going to stay in our lane. We're not interested in getting into politics. Obviously, this is extremely easy to do when your sales are down a full 20%. And your distributors, that means your wholesalers are down another 10%. I don't know. Maybe Bud Light does need to pivot into the amazing action figure market. I think you could have a wide variety of Dylan action figures. I know that these should be mass produced, but for now it remains, I hope, a one of one, which it is not for sale. I'm still not going to drink Bud Light though. I'm still going to report on every negative thing that happens to Bud Light because screw Bud Light. They hate you. They never really apologized. I mean, they said we're going to stay in our lane. They learned from their mistake, but they did not apologize for it. And I don't think that it's right to be supporting people that, make fun of women, that wear woman face, as many people say. I think Dylan Mulvaney might be a fine person, but when Bud Light decides to insult all of their female drinkers, I stand with women. I don't want them to feel uncomfortable. So the Dylan Mulvaney action figure will remain on my set, and I can't wait to see what's next from them. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you leave a like on it and subscribe. And if you haven't yet, tonight, 5:30 Eastern, over on Quartercast or on the Mean Green website. Both will be linked in the pinned comment below. Hope to see you there tonight. We'll talk to you again real soon.